Average Career Fair. A local elementary school is hosting its first Career on Wheels Day, and they're calling for all tractors, planes, big rigs, and more. Find out how you can help these young students. Speaking of careers and education, find out one college who is paving the way with their artificial intelligence program. And what is the biggest thing parents spend the most time fighting with their kiddos about? I'll give you a hint. It happens at the dinner table. We're serving up all of this. H-Town Live starts now.
Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
Buddy, it is Tuesday, March 11th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is H-Town Live. I feel like I've not been on set forever, you guys. Last week, I was out at the rodeo, which was so much fun. In case you missed it, you can always catch my rodeo adventures over on our CW39.com page. Just click on that H-Town Live tab. And then I took the day off yesterday to celebrate my incredible husband's birthday. This weekend was so much fun. We went strawberry picking, I should say, to a new brewery. And then we took May to the Houston Zoo for the first time. And you guys, she fed giraffes. I know. It was a highlight. So check out all of my adventures over on my social media, especially Instagram. That's where I post a lot of stuff. So just go to @mflecknoe. But now I'm back and ready for today's Top Talkers. So this first Top Talker is about a food fight. How many hours do you think parents spend negotiating with their kids at dinner time? I know my director, Claudia, we can probably relate to this one. So are you ready for this? 67 hours per year. That's nearly 3 full days of negotiating with our picky eaters. This is according to a new survey by Talker Research. Now, in those 67 hours, if you were to break it down, you could have napped, binge watched TV, or finally started that passion project. Or for me, I need to clean out all of our closets. However, you spend all that time trying to keep your little one alive, and as many of you have already guessed, veggies are at the heart of the conflict. The survey of 2,000 American parents found that 44% worry their child's pickiness over food negatively affects their nutrition. So parents, prepare to feel seen with this next graphic. The top reasons children reject food are 37%, I hate veggies, or not wanting vegetables in kids speak. 33% say it's stinky. 32% don't like how it looks, or it looks nasty. I've gotten that from May. She says, it looks gross, which hurt my feelings, of course, by a 2-year-old. And 14% refusing to try something new, or I just don't wanna. So, Producer Bree, I told you I felt seen by this because I'm telling you, with May, some days I'm like, I prepare all of her favorites, and the presentation is beautiful.
All that hard work, and they're just like, I don't want no lima beans, Mom.
I know. Or then she'll go, I like broccoli. And I'll say, and then I'll be eating broccoli. I want broccoli. I say, okay, here's some of my broccoli.
Broccoli is actually really good.
Yeah, well, she doesn't like it. Then she goes like this. I no like broccoli. My favorite is, I'm like the garbage disposal. So then she'll put it and then put it in, and I'll be like, just here, just give it to me, just give it to me. So then I think, well, maybe we'll do those nuggets with hidden veggies, which she likes, but she likes Chick-fil-A sauce. So
Superior
I have
sauce.
that. Yeah, yes. I have that on the side. And then that day she'll decide, she doesn't want nuggets or mac and cheese. I made homemade mac and cheese, Brie. Homemade, my Nana's recipe. During nap time, I slaved away in the kitchen for this kid's homemade mac and cheese. She prefers Stouffer's.
Come on now, May. We got to get it together.
Now, you give her sweets, though? That kid loves it. Were you a picky eater?
I was.
You were?
Well, technically. Like, I always say in our office, I have like a texture issue. So
yeah, you do.
That.
I hate onions.
I refuse to eat lima beans. I refuse to eat tomatoes by themselves. I refuse to eat beets, because I hate beets.
I love beets. I could eat them out of the can.
No.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
It's all texture or taste?
Both.
Huh.
Tomato is most definitely both.
Now, here's the thing. Hefe hates tomatoes, my husband. But he loves, like, salsa, and he loves my sauce.
Yeah, I like salsa. I like tomato sauce.
Yeah.
But tomatoes itself is just slimy and gross.
I don't remember being a picky eater. My mom did tell me something, and to this day, I actually use it in my life. Dr. Stapp, my pediatrician, the OG of pediatricians, he told my mom, if your child just is wanting peanut butter, let's say, then their body, it's their way of telling them that they're deficient in something. So just listen. Now, I'm not saying a Hershey bar. Like, my cousin Allie loved Hershey bars and Velveeta Shells mac and cheese. I'll never forget that. So I'm always like, May, don't be like that. But even me right now, since I was so sick, I've craved apples and peanut butter, which is odd. But then I was looking, and obviously...
I mean, apples and peanut butter together is actually pretty good.
Girl, I've been going through so much peanut butter, though, it's not even funny. And no, you all, I'm not pregnant, before you all send in your notes. But the thing is like, my body was craving. It was like deficient in something.
Yeah.
So anyways, I don't know. Pray for me, because a lot of times I'm just not enjoying dinner. I'm like, this isn't even enjoyable.
I mean, I think that's because dinner is like 2 p.m. on our time.
Yeah.
So
5 o'clock, and May gets hangry like her daddy. If we don't eat, I'm like that early person. But then I know, like, sometimes, and we're going to talk about this later about anxiety and women, what we go through, because I know when it's time for dinner, then it's time for the routine, and then it's time, and then I have to get ready for work, and it's just like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what?
What?
Kids never turn down, especially my May. Ice cream.
Yeah.
May, if you're watching, I know you love your ice cream. So it is Taste Test Tuesday, and Bluebell has a new flavor you can give a fudge about. Like that one, Bree. Bree wrote that one. All right, look at your screen. I'm so excited. Actually, this came when I was off, and I said, Bree, do not allow anybody to eat my ice cream. So the company released its new banana fudge ice cream. It includes its signature milk chocolate ice cream swirled with banana flavored ice cream. Now, you may recognize the flavor, as it may resemble of those frozen snack bars on a stick that had banana and chocolate. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is a limited time flavor and now available in a half-gallon and pint sizes. I mean, here we say go big or go home. So they were gracious enough to send us the gallon. I told you I feel like
Make it like a bottle girl with the ice cream.
Okay, this is like everything to me.
Yes.
First of all, Bluebell nailed it with their banana popsicles. Have you had one?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
Like, just shut up. Oh no. I spilled ice cream. It's melted on my skirt.
Oh no.
First world problems.
SOS, SOS.
All right, so here it is. You see the swirl?
Oh, that looks so good.
Kind of reminds me, it's very cold. It kind of reminds me of the root beer float one. Okay, so y'all, I'm just sorry. I guess I'm gonna have to take this home because I'm eating it straight out of the gallon. Sorry for all of you. All right.
I'm ready.
Did you get your, so on my bite, I really want to include the chocolate and the banana. So here we go.
All right.
1, 2, 3. I was waiting for more banana.
Me too. All I taste is chocolate.
Huh, me too. Let me get
Hold
in
on,
here.
let me get a scoop of vanilla then.
Vanilla? There's no vanilla.
Oh, vanilla. Oh my God, banana.
Okay. Here's the thing, guys. I'm not going to turn it down. But I was actually thinking of more of a stronger banana flavor. I'm also going to be that person, though. I am that person that I dig for gold when it's to, like, ice cream. So for Hefe, or if it's a snack mix, I'll just pick out the snack I like in the mix, like Cheetos. So for this, I would just purely dig out the banana flavor. Bluebell, I'm never turning down your ice cream. It was at Hefe's birthday. Like, you can't be in Texas and not have Bluebell at your birthday party. This is not an endorsement by any means. It's just a family tradition at my house.
The banana is actually really strong if you just taste that.
Well, could we, Bluebell, just do banana ice cream? Maybe, possibly. Asking for a friend. You know what would have been good? Chunks of chocolate. It needs a crunch. It needs some crunch.
You know how I am with
Texture.
Oh my gosh, Maggie.
You missed me.
I do. Welcome back, by the way.
I know. I mean, to think a week ago, Bree, I was on a strange Italian cowboy's horse. Now I'm back trying Bluebell. I mean, I gotta find my prompter thing. It's a pretty interesting life over here. H10 Live. I wouldn't give it up for anything. It's great to be back, and guess what? Calling all airplanes and automobiles. Forget your average career fair. A local elementary school is hosting its first Career on Wheels Day. And guess what? They need our help. They're live in studio after the break.
Modern Family presents Philosophy.
I've always said that if my son thinks of me as one of his idiot friends, then I've succeeded as a dad.
Weeknights at 11 and 11:30 on CW39 Houston.
From laminate and vinyl to tile and wood, Floor & Decor has more options for pros, homeowners, and anyone looking for the right look at the right price. Your next beautiful space is at Floor & Decor.
Search for a really strong glue that's clear.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Clear glue. Clear Gorilla Glue.
Of course. Gorilla Glue strength in a crystal clear formula for the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Some things are just better at home, like picking out new floors. For a limited time, step into savings with up to 40% off your entire project. Saving on new floors is just better at home. Call or visit EmpireToday.com for your free in-home consultation.
Empire Today.
I wasn't sure what I wanted to do.
The medical profession has so much opportunity.
I chose the College of Healthcare Professions.
They have flexible 100% online or on-campus programs.
With in-person classes just 2 days a week.
At CHCP, you can start a new career in as little as 9 months.
Which leaves more time for me.
And for what's really important.
Visit chcp.edu for the career of your life.
I dreamed of playing college softball, but that dream ended when I was hit by a car while walking to class.
When you're behind the wheel, always watch for pedestrians. Stop for them at crosswalks. And take extra care when turning. Because what happens in an instant can stay with you for life.
Tonight, the conversation continues.
I don't think you can look at immigration as an unprecedented bad in America. It is America.
Not at this scale. Not at this scale. It's too many people.
Tonight, 8/7 Central on News Nation.
When I was growing up, my mother worked long hours in restaurants and retail to make ends meet for her family. When I became an attorney, she was very proud. I'm Victor McCrease, a Texas board-certified attorney. I've devoted my career to helping hardworking people like you get Social Security disability benefits when you can't work. I'd like to help. Yo hablo español.
Call Victor McCrease, 713-665-1000, easyapply.com.
This is my little brother, Henry.
What about my shield?
I'll buy you one from the toy store.
All married?
Oh, God.
Brother and sister.
Welcome back. Forget your average career fair. I mean, we're not basic around here. Parkwood Elementary School in Deer Park is hosting its first Career on Wheels Day, and they're calling for all tractors, planes, big rigs, you name it. So please welcome two very special guests to say how we can help. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Anna Rodin. And I'm Edith Garza.
So tell us a little bit about this career fair. I think it's a great idea.
Yes, well, our campus is pre-K through 2nd grade, so they're littles. And so the traditional career fair just doesn't catch their attention as much, and they lose the attention quickly with their attention spans. So to bring a touch-a-truck and to bring something that they can engage in and get in and play with is gonna really kind of spark their interest in those different careers.
I know my little one, she would absolutely love to see a beep beep, as she calls it, or a garbage truck is her favorite thing.
Yes.
Like the garbage truck, the driver is famous in our neighborhood.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it's famous.
Bus drivers,
you
too.
cannot that. You cannot miss the beep beep. So tell me though, you all need these types of things to show up. So what can we do to help?
Yes, so we have ours scheduled for Friday coming up. It's going to be our first one, and it's from 8 to 12. And so we've got some vehicles coming already that have reserved their spots. And so we're just trying to get people to come in and build that partnership with them. So if they can call us at the school or email us, we can get that information out there. And we will take any vehicles this Friday. I know it's kind of hard because it's spring break. We had a lot of vehicles that weren't able to come out, but we'll welcome anybody to contact us.
And it's spring break, so no traffic driving your big rig down there or your tractor, right? I mean, you know you're in Texas. We have tractors. What are you looking forward to most for this event?
For them to learn about these different careers because they like different interests. And it shows them that there's other careers that are out there and that they'll love.
Yes, I have to say I really enjoyed this morning. I was going through your Facebook page and I was looking at all of the pictures of the students. This looks like such a happy place and a safe place to learn. Tell me a little bit about the school.
Our culture is very tight. Edith has been there a lot longer than I have. But the culture definitely was welcoming. As soon as I got there, everybody was helpful. I mean, any way that they can.
And we're all a family, and we take care of these students like they're ours. So we really love being there and being with the students.
As a mom, there's nothing better than hearing that because it's hard to let your babies go, but to know that they're being taken care of, and then something as amazing as this. So I think we have, do we have a graphic so we could show maybe where we could submit? What's the best way to enter? Because I think a lot of people would love to help these kids.
Probably just to call the school. It's like you said, Parkwood Elementary in Deer Park ISD. If you call the school and ask for the counselors, we both have our information. They can connect to us and we'll write everybody down.
I love it. And will you guys send me some pictures? I'd love to see the kids on these because that's incredible just to see how excited they are. What is your favorite part about working with these young students?
Just knowing that we're building that foundation for them. We know that the mental health is a lot for our babies, and so to give them that support and they know that we're a trusted adult that they can come to and confide in, even as little as they are, they still already come to us for a lot of guidance.
I love that. What about for you?
I do the social emotional aspect of it, and I love going into the classrooms and you know, teaching them about social emotional and about their health and how to, you know, compensate, you know, when they have like rough feelings and stuff like that. So they learn a lot.
I wish I lived in the district. We may have to move down to Deer Park because this is an incredible school. Thank you for what you're doing and making a difference in these children's lives. And I think this is going to be a great career day, one they're always going to be talking about. You cannot wait. So thank you, ladies, so much. And again, there's all of the information on your screen. We'll also have it over on our website after the show. Well, speaking of careers, artificial intelligence continues to be the hot topic, and a community college in Rhode Island is paving the way towards students getting a degree in AI. Erica Ricci has the story.
Well, so many businesses are really on the cutting edge of the unknown when it comes to using AI, and schools like Rhode Island College here know that. That's why this school year, they're the first in the state to offer a bachelor's degree in artificial intelligence. And other schools, they're not too far behind.
And we're actually going to do some demos and walk through some exercises with your favorite GPT model.
In a small classroom on Rhode Island College's campus sits the first generation to pursue a degree in artificial intelligence.
They really want to understand about this tool that's out there now.
Dr. Tim Henry is the architect of the AI program, coming to Rick specifically to help design and construct it.
If we don't start, we're not going to figure out how to catch up.
The National Science Foundation conducted a study last spring and found only 14 bachelor's programs in AI nationwide. Since then, schools like Rick have launched their program, and others like Bristol Community College in Fall River are offering an associate's version of the degree starting this fall, the first in Massachusetts.
A lot of it is more focused on critical thinking, like how would you use a tool like this in order to impact a particular process or service that an employer may have. So that is what we're really teaching here.
You really have to think about the implications of what you're doing.
But AI has been around for more than a half century, with the central concept in machine thinking and learning first introduced in 1950. Between the mid-50s and the start of the 2000s, incremental developments in AI were happening behind the scenes among scientists. Then in the 2000s, consumers were able to gain access to AI in products like Apple's Siri, Facebook's image tagging, and Amazon's purchase recommendations. But it wasn't until 2020, when generative AI, like ChatGPT, was introduced, that we became consciously aware of it. And that's why it seems to have just appeared out of nowhere, and why colleges are now responding to it.
AI is sort of descending like a fog into businesses, and so rapidly businesses are thinking about how to use AI.
My graduates right now need to understand how to use it in the workplace.
And there are currently 14 students enrolled in the artificial intelligence program here at Rhode Island College. The professors, though, they do expect that number will grow as the years go on.
Get epic discounts up to 75% off. From electronics to home decor to everything in between. It's a new deal every week. Just scan the QR code or head to CW39.com and click on Marketplace to start saving money now.
Here's what you know. You were injured in a crash involving a big truck. But here's what you don't know. While you're trying to recover, the truck company is already taking steps that could hurt you and your family. Combing the crash site, talking to witnesses, coaching their drivers, trying to shift the blame away from them and onto you. And if that sounds bad, what comes next could be even worse. Let Terry Bryant protect you. Call 713-973-8888.
Are you turning 65? Moving, retiring, or needing Medicare coverage? Call Cigna Healthcare now at 844-994-1824. And together, we'll help find the best Medicare plan for you. Looking for low monthly premiums? With Medicare Advantage from Cigna Healthcare, they're as low as $0. It doesn't get more affordable than that. Speaking of affordable, copays for preventive care are also $0. There are even zero or low copays for many prescription drugs. That's a lot of zeros, which means more money stays in your pocket. Some plans even give back up to nearly $175 in your monthly Social Security check. As a bonus, call now and receive your free Medicare Advantage Decision Guide. It includes a benefit summary, questions to ask before choosing a plan, and more. There's no obligation to enroll. With Medicare Advantage from Cigna Healthcare, you'll enjoy all-in-one coverage, combining Part A, Part B, and often Part D into one simple, easy-to-understand plan. Plus, you'll enjoy lots of additional benefits, like coverage for preventive and comprehensive dental services, plus vision and hearing. For added peace of mind, you'll have access to a quality network of doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies. You'll also receive a Cigna Healthy Today card, a preloaded spending card for easy access to select benefits, like an over-the-counter allowance. You'll even be rewarded for staying well, with incentives for healthy activities like yearly checkups. So make the wise call and see if you are eligible to enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan outside the annual enrollment period. And get your free decision guide. Don't wait. Call 844-994-1824 now.
That was a lot. Come at it, Dad! So this relationship ain't gonna work. She don't want It's about who you
Well, time flies when you're having fun. We're already at that halfway mark, and still to come on H-Town Live as we continue highlighting Women's History Month. Let's talk about our mental health, shall we, ladies? Friend of the show, Callie Warner, will be joining us in a discussion about the mental health challenges among women. I always love our conversations. And former talk show host Wendy Williams was taken to the hospital in New York. We'll have the latest on this in the second half hour. It starts after the break.
Right now at Affordable Dentures and Implants, we're making new smiles more affordable. Save 15% on most treatment plans over $1,000. Call 1-800-DENTURE. Hurry, offer ends soon.
Go ahead and smile.
I was thinking, oh, I done had this wreck. I can't go to work and I'm hurt real bad and, you know, I'm not gonna be able to go to therapy. I can't pay for medical, my bills, my kids, my rent. It went from I didn't know what I was gonna do to Jim Adler saying, we got you. He's gonna work your case and make sure that you're taken care of.
Family depending on you, we got you. I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer. I'll take care of everything.
3 parks, 1 spring break pass. Just $79.99. Whether you're riding our trains, braving our coasters, or soaring on our Ferris wheels, there's adventure for everyone. 1 pass to the Downtown Aquarium, Kemah Boardwalk, and Galveston Island Pleasure Pier. Buy your pass online now.
So which would you recommend?
Do you like brown?
Yeah, some things are just better at home. With Empire's Home Floor Advantage, you can compare samples in your own space.
Call or visit EmpireToday.com and get the Home Floor Advantage.
Empire Today.
Are you sure? You tend to exaggerate.
You're turning 65 soon. You should really call and ask them yourself.
Thank you for calling Aetna. How can I help you?
Do you really have Medicare plans that cover dental, vision, and hearing?
Yes, all 3. Plus, we have plans that include a monthly allowance for certain over-the-counter products.
Really?
That's right. Aetna also has Medicare Advantage plans with a $0 monthly plan premium.
Oh, I like that.
Turning 65, call 1-888-AETNA-23 to find an Aetna Medicare Advantage plan that meets your unique needs.
From laminate and vinyl to tile and wood, Floor & Decor has more options for pros, homeowners, and anyone looking for the right look at the right price. Your next beautiful space is at Floor & Decor.
Search for a really strong glue that's clear.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Clear glue. Clear Gorilla Glue.
Of course.
Gorilla Glue strength in a crystal clear formula for the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Tonight, don't miss an all-new episode of NXT at 8/7 Central.
Let Affordable Dentures and Implants help you get a new smile. Right now, save 15% on most treatment plans over $1,000. Call 1-800-DENTURE. Hurry, offer in soon.
Go ahead and smile.
Today is March 11th, and it's National Promposal Day. You know, a day when high school students ask their dates to prom in creative ways. In honor of Women's History Month, we recognize Lorraine Hansberry's A Raisin in the Sun, which became the first play by an African-American woman to be produced on Broadway.
Sitting on the dock of the bay.
You know that tune. In 1968, Otis Redding was the first person in the U.S. to posthumously receive a gold record for his single, Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay.
Keep your hands on the car. I'm doing my job.
The show Cops made its television debut.
Is that one time to strike?
And come 2018, the superhero movie Black Panther became the 5th Marvel movie to earn $1 billion worldwide.
And in case you were wondering, The Avengers was Marvel's first film to surpass $1 billion in 2012. I'm Marky Martin. Watch Morning in America on News Nation every weekday starting at 6 a.m. Eastern.
Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for the second half hour of H-Town Live. Older Americans are accumulating credit card debt to cover expenses. And I hate to bring it up, but the stock market had its worst day this year. Jane King has those stories and more in today's Morning Business Report.
Good morning. Stocks overnight are steady. President Trump talked a transition over the weekend that could mean a temporary slowdown in the economy. And he says the detox from restructuring the economy to be less dependent on government spending may cause some near-term pain. And there was pain in the stock market yesterday. The Nasdaq fell the most since 2022. The Dow plummeted nearly 900 points at the close. Well, X was hit with a massive cyber attack yesterday, according to Elon Musk. He says the waves of outages originated from the Ukraine area. Musk says the cyber attack was done with a lot of resources and suggested a large coordinated group. Delta Airlines says fewer people are flying within the U.S. Its profits will be hurt because of it. The carrier noted that both corporate and leisure bookings were down, but said it is sticking with its predictions for the entire year. And nearly half of Americans age 50 and older with credit card debt are using credit cards to cover basic living expenses, with balances on the rise. Among those with credit card balances, 17% use credit cards every month in the last year for those expenses. The AARP survey found among adults over 50 with credit card debt, 26% are very worried about how long it will take to pay off the debt, with about 1 in 5 anticipating it will take more than 5 years. From the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King with your Morning Business Report.
Well, thank you for that, Jane. And also, this week is spring break for many students, and we want to make sure your loved ones are safe while enjoying their vacation or their time off. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention reported over 101,000 people died from drug overdoses in March of last year. Well, here with some advice and resources, please welcome Judy Chavez, Chief Development and Communications Officer with the Council on Recovery. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
This is such an important topic. You and I were talking, and I said, I've been seeing these headlines, you know, a missing college student on spring break, and I told my husband last night, May, my 2-year-old, she's just never going on spring break, but that's not realistic. So tell us a little bit about what we need to be doing.
Yeah, so I think the fear that you have is so common in parents, and we want to turn away because it can feel overwhelming.
Right.
But we need to be having these conversations with our children early and often. It's not a one-time conversation, but we want to keep those lines of communication open so that they know that we're a safe and trusted adult that they can come to with these tough problems.
So you said early and often. What age should we be talking? Because I feel like they're being exposed to things younger and younger.
You're absolutely right. The average age of first use for alcohol in Texas is 12 years old.
What?
12. So
right, my anxiety, did your anxiety go through the roof, everybody at home? Mine just did.
It's young, and so it's really not too early to begin having these conversations, and you can do it in a natural and a neutral way. My son asked me last week what alcohol was. I don't know what we were doing that he saw, but he asked. And so I just gave him a fact-based, real simple answer. It was age appropriate to him.
And how old is he?
He's 4.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, it's all around us.
Right.
So they see it and they're curious. And so we want to start these conversations early to share what our values are around substance use, what our boundaries and expectations are, and to let kids know what the risks are.
Now, some of us, we have alcoholism in our family, or we've had addiction issues in our family. Should we be open and honest with our children about that from the start?
Absolutely. Addiction is a family disease. You nailed it. And so when children are in homes where addiction is present, they are much more likely to then develop this disease themselves. So having age-appropriate and transparent conversations about those unique risks can really set them up for success.
I think that's what helped me so much, is my mom was always so open and honest with me about the issues, and so I felt comfortable always coming to her. But I also was self-aware and didn't want to, you know, have those issues myself. So it's great to have that.
Well, and Maggie, you raise a good point, because at some point, our children are all going to make a choice, whether or not to use. Now, addiction is a disease, not a choice, but that first use is a choice. And we can talk to our kids about the risks that go along with their developing brain of using substances at a young age, while also equipping them with the skills that they need to be resilient, healthy, and make healthy choices.
Now, what are some signs where we should be like, whoa, this isn't a good situation, especially spring break? Some of us are working, so our kids are home alone.
It's true. And as a parent, you can't have eyes on your child around the clock. But again, it's clear communication about boundaries and expectations, frequent touch points, and also setting them up with safe, structured activities. All of those things can help.
I remember when I was a senior in high school, everybody was going on spring break to Cancun, Mexico, and my mom was like, no, you're not going. And I get it now. I mean, you said that there's sometimes just no stopping point for kids.
Right, so we were talking about the brake. The adolescent brain is still developing, so it has really good gas, but not good brakes. And so we not only want children to know what the risks are, but we want to teach the skills that go along with that. Do they practice refusal? How do they navigate peer pressure? Who can they call when they're in a tricky situation and they need help? Those are things that are really practical skills that can help them in the moment.
And I feel like back in the day, my day, it was alcohol you worried about. Now there's so many other things, and fentanyl and all of this kind of stuff. So when can we get in touch with you? What's the best way to reach out to you if we do need help and some guidance?
Yeah, we always say that the Council on Recovery is the place to start. No matter if you're early and you don't know how to talk to your kids about this, or if you're worried that your kid is already experimenting, you can call us by phone at 713-942-4100 or visit us online anytime at councilonrecovery.org.
Well, I really enjoyed your conversation. Thank you so much for joining us. I'd really like to have you back because unfortunately this is something that's not going to be going away anytime soon. So this is just helping make sure that our kids are staying safe. And we are going to continue talking about our health as women too, because my anxiety just went up a little bit talking about this. But Callie Werner is back, good friend of the show, and we're talking about women's mental health because it is National Women's Month. So stick around for that.
Y'all miss.
You the one who wanted to let the phone.
Karamo, next on CW39 Houston.
Do you have Medicare and suffer with knee pain? Have you been told you have arthritis and that risky knee surgery with a lengthy recovery is the only answer? Well, stop everything and call the number on your screen because Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has a non-surgical procedure that can eliminate your pain without surgery or downtime. Plus, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. Our doctors use an advanced image-guided procedure to restore natural lubrication and cushioning in your knees to relieve your pain and restore your mobility without surgery or downtime. Many patients report relief after the first visit.
I'm not having any pain. My knee's not like sticking. It's just wonderful.
And after the first injection, I knew it was going to work.
Remember, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers now and schedule your no-charge, no-obligation knee pain screening. Call 800-507-2106. That's 800-507-2106.
My experience with Premier America has been phenomenal.
It's like a family. They know you, you know them.
Premier America has always been very consistent, reliable.
Their online bill pay is the easiest I've ever used.
I chose Premier America because it's close to home and I love the people here.
Come visit us at 9630 Westheimer, located in the Woodlake Square.
So which would you recommend?
Me?
Yeah, some things are just better at home. With Empire's Home Floor Advantage, you can compare samples in your own space.
Call or visit EmpireToday.com and get the home floor advantage.
Empire Today.
Where's the best place to buy kids' furniture? A furniture store just for kids. That's Rooms To Go Kids. And right now, during the anniversary sale, save even more on stylish beds, fun and functional bunks, lofts, and room packages too. Like this and this. On sale. Plus, don't miss our exclusive brands like Disney Princess, Star Wars, and now Marvel's Spider-Man. Shop today, save today, and get fast delivery and expert setup. Rooms To Go Kids, the only furniture store just for kids.
Texas Rangers games are on CW39 Houston, and you've got a reserved seat. Get the best view in the house for all the action of Rangers baseball. Watch the Rangers take on the Reds Wednesday at 3:05 on CW39 Houston.
Now 9:38, and as we continue to celebrate International Women's History Month here at CW39, each year, I love this, our parent company Nexstar Media work to find the most remarkable women in the entire nation. So each week in the month of March, we will highlight these women before announcing our Houston area remarkable woman. Not to one of our, now I should say, to one of our remarkable women finalists. We have Lucia Sevchek. In 1990, she volunteered to drive her kids to a robotics competition. Then in 1997, her love of STEM led her to volunteer and eventually co-lead the Texas robotics program called first to ignite their passion for STEM and unlock their full potential as the next generation STEM workforce. Check it out.
Hi, my name is Lucia Sevchik. I am a volunteer for FIRST Robotics program. It's a STEM program that involves students from K through 12. I work with the high school program. What we do is we go around the state of Texas. Like this year, we will have 12 events. We have what we call district events, 11 of them, where teams come from all over the state of Texas and New Mexico and compete in our competitions. FIRST stands for Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology, and it was founded by Dean Kamen back in 1989. My children went to Booker T. Washington. I had twins that went to the engineering school there, and I was just going to be the carpool mom, you know. We went to a competition in Florida, and there wasn't any place to go here in Texas. There were only 12 regional events at the time. So I told a friend of mine that was a mentor on our team, said, hey, if we want to make this happen in Texas, well, we need to make it happen. We had a team in 1997-98 school year, and I wouldn't be here doing this today if it wasn't for my students. My biggest pleasure in doing this is working with the kids, and people talk about the awards they get and everything. What I've always done, and I've told our students that have now graduated and gone on to their own lives, all of those children that are walking around that had an experience of going through FIRST, those are the rewards of doing it. I enjoy engaging with people and our volunteers and all of our sponsors and everything. And, you know, again, it's all about the kids, and to see them where they started in 9th grade at high school and to see where they're at now, it's just really wonderful. One of the things that's really neat, we've had kids at Booker T. Washington, and they looked at it that this is all I'm going to have in life. You know, I'm going to work at the local burger store or fast food store and everything. And to see them grow, like I said, from 9th grade to 12th grade, and then they're the first ones in their family to go to college. We have students that are working at NASA and everything. You know, in my little corner of the world, you know, had a positive effect, because the world today, you know, is so complicated and everything. And if I was just able to help a little bit, you know, it means a lot.
Oh, she really touched my heart. That makes me want to cry. She is truly, truly remarkable. This is my favorite thing that we do with Next Star to honor these women. So we're going to be highlighting them throughout the month. And speaking of this very important Women's Month, it's also important for women to focus on themselves and their mental health journey. Well, joining me to talk more about this is a remarkable woman herself and friend of the show. We have behavior therapist and co-host of Anxiety Society podcast, Callie Werner. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Always a pleasure.
I tell you, every time you come on the show, I just feel better.
It's like a little therapy session.
It is. It's like maybe we should switch. So I'll be on the couch. But we were talking because we've been focusing each month on a topic, and this is about women and our mental health. What are the struggles you see that women are facing the most?
Yeah, well, women are twice as likely to experience anxiety and depression for multiple types of reasons, I guess I would say, but one of them being we process cortisol and serotonin differently in our brains. And so we also go through a lot of hormonal changes, and all of that adds stress. We also experience more gender-related violence, and so women are more likely to have trauma associated with that. And just these societal roles that women play adds a lot of pressure. And we know with any mental illness, pressure tends to increase stress, which relates to that trigger that triggers the mental illness.
So when do we know that we need to maybe talk to somebody and get help and that it's okay?
Yeah, I always like to say, is that impacting your day-to-day life in some capacity, right? So we have our social lives, we have our home lives, we have our work lives. And if there's one area of your life that's not going well because of the mental health struggles you're experiencing, you should get appropriate support. I never hear anyone saying, I wish I wouldn't have gotten that help.
Right, exactly. And I was actually, it was really interesting. I was with another working mom at Rodeo, and she's in the business, and she was saying that she was struggling after her second baby. And I said, it's okay. I was there too. Have you thought about maybe talking to your doctor? Maybe there's an, medication you could take, or anxiety.
I think it gets almost too normalized, right? Like this is something that just happens and you have to work through it, when in reality, no, there's effective coping skills and strategies and support that doctors can give to help you through it if you just speak up about it.
Now, social media, I feel like that's not helping us. No. And I told you, I've had my own issues with it where I get anxiety and I feel like I'm comparing myself to someone.
Yeah, I think social media is a big comparison trap. We see how women are kind of supposed to portray themselves, right, youthfully, or with these images of, I have to look this certain way, I have to use this beauty product, and it becomes all consuming because you can't win. If you try to use this beauty project, you get kind of told that you're looking false. If you don't use it, you get told that you're looking a little rough, right? And so there's no in the middle balance, and you can't win either way. And that's why I just think social media for comparison, or really comparison period, is just not helpful.
So how can we set these healthy boundaries for ourselves and to protect our mental health? It's not easy.
I think I'm speaking to myself when I say this, but one, we need to stop apologizing for setting a boundary, right? I catch myself even when I'm walking down a sidewalk and I bump into someone and I say sorry, but they were the ones that bumped into me. Why do I do that, And so I think we're so afraid to set that boundary because we think we're being an inconvenience, or we think that we shouldn't say no because we just need to work harder, when we're already working pretty darn hard, right? I think working moms feel like I'm doing something wrong because I have this guilt of not being home. Stay-at-home moms feel like they're doing something wrong because they're not doing something to bring to the family in a different way, and there's just no way to win. You're all killing it, you're all crushing it, and we need to kind of be there for each other in that way, and take back on some of those comparisons.
I've noticed too, just being a working mom and around stay-at-home, my mom was a stay-at-home mom, and I respect her so much, and I respect it, but I feel like there's this divide.
There is,
And I've even felt almost bullied because I was left out of a group chat because I worked.
Yes.
And it made me cry. I felt like I was back in high school.
You're not the only one I've heard that experience from. So many of my friends who are working, there's like the school moms, right? And there's the school moms that work and the school moms that don't, and the exact same thing happens when we're all working, right? Whether you're working at home or working in a clinic or a facility or in some kind of career choice, you're all working, and they're all really hard jobs, and so we should be lifting each other up in that way, especially for women's health.
Exactly. So in closing, what's the biggest piece of advice you'd give to all of the women out there?
Yeah, I would say that you carry a lot on your shoulders, and I think it's okay to validate that, right? Instead of just kind of, I catch myself often doing a lot of different things and just pushing down the emotions to process it until I get to a point where I just can't handle it anymore. And so instead, just take a pause and say, yeah, I really am doing a lot, and that's really cool. And sometimes it's okay to not do a lot, right? Sometimes it's okay to be the one to unplug and say, I love how Brene Brown words it. She says she and her husband get home every day and they just say what number they're at. So if she's at a 7, he knows he needs to pick up the extra 3. That doesn't always work, right? But just knowing that sometimes it's okay to give yourself a little break instead of having to meet the highest expectation possible.
I love that because I feel like the minute I wake up, I have to be on.
Right.
And I love that, the number. See, every time Callie's here, I just feel much better.
Thanks.
How can we reach out to you for support? And then also, I love this podcast.
Yeah, well, the OCD Institute of Texas is a way that you can reach out, and you can call our admissions line 832-900-8687. We're here to help. Even if we're not the right fit for you, we try to always give good referrals. And then the Anxiety Society podcast on every podcast platform. You can go to our website at anxietysocietypodcast.com.
It makes you feel seen. I absolutely love it. And I just love you.
Oh,
thank you so much. I'm so thankful for this relationship. And the minute I see you walk into the studio, I just can breathe a sigh of relief. So you're a blessing. Thank you.
You too, Maggie.
And I'm going to do that. The numbers. I like that one. Well, speaking of women and mental health, former talk show host Wendy Williams was taken to a New York hospital yesterday. Grace Gomez with our sister station in New York has more.
Great.
Oh.
TMZ captured the moment Wendy Williams is being escorted by NYPD officers from her assisted living facility on Monday afternoon.
Oh my God, I gotta get behind that. Oh my God.
NYPD confirmed they responded to a welfare check at the address where the facility is located, adding they transported a 60-year-old female to an area hospital for evaluation. The former TV personality has been in a court-appointed guardianship since 2022 after she was diagnosed with progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia. In a recent interview on the Drop Dead Series podcast, Williams was adamant she isn't cognitively impaired.
They accused me of being incapacitated, so I would imagine that the best way to prove that I am not, is to talk.
Jazzy Bell, entertainment journalist and friends with Wendy Williams, says that the movement to get Williams and her family advocating for her happened about a year ago when a Lifetime documentary came out. She says the court-appointed guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, got a lot of backlash.
If the judge is taking the word from her guardianship and Wendy is saying that she is being misdiagnosed from her guardianship because the guardianship is taking advantage of her and advantage of her funds, allegedly, then it's best for Wendy to do exactly what she did today.
According to TMZ, Williams went to Lenox Hill Hospital in New York City for an independent cognitive exam. Dr. Emily Bly, who is not treating Williams, says a clinical psychologist would likely do an assessment to figure out the kind of tests she needs.
And over the course of a few days, we'll actually perform the tests. Then the neuropsychologist or clinical psychologist will write up those findings. In this case, this would be a report that would be available for a legal case as well, for a judge and for lawyers to be able to make the determination.
Hi, we're House Buyers, Houston's trusted cash home buyer.
Do you have a home that's costing you time and money?
Do you have a manufactured or mobile home?
Or maybe inheritance of land that you don't know what to do with?
For years, we've been the quickest solution to selling your property as is.
No matter what it looks like, we'll take it with no repairs and no fees. Give us a call. We'd love to see your house.
And close when you're ready. It's that easy.
Call 832-678-CASH. That's 832-678-2274.
If you haven't called Senior Life Insurance Company for your free quote, you're probably paying too much. Senior Life was able to get this 65-year-old woman a $10,000 immediate benefit whole life plan for under $41 a month. She saved over $450 a year by choosing Senior Life. Some competitors cost twice as much. This 65-year-old man was paying almost $110 a month before he called Senior Life. We were able to cut his rate to $52, saving him almost $700 a year. These low rates are locked in, and so is the coverage amount. Hundreds of thousands of seniors have taken advantage of our low-cost plans built with seniors' budgets in mind. We saved this couple almost $1,400 a year with more coverage compared to what they were paying. Call now to find out if Senior Life Insurance Company can cut your rate in half. The quote is absolutely free. Switch to Senior Life and stop paying too much. Call now.
This is not a lawsuit. You don't have to go to court, give a deposition, or take any risk. You just have to file your claim and wait for your check to arrive. And it starts by calling 833-4-ASBESTOS to find out if you qualify. There's no fee, no obligation, no risk, and no out-of-pocket cost. We handle all the research and paperwork, and we only get paid once you start cashing your checks. Call 833-4-ASBESTOS to qualify and get your asbestos claims filed. Even spouses and children of industrial workers may qualify for asbestos compensation.
Abraca failure.
Classic.
Wait, there's more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Fist bump. Ah, loser.
Hi, I'm Micah, and I still want to buy your house. When you call 713-565-5000, you're working with me, a Houstonian who's been buying houses for over 25 years. I make it easy with an as-is cash offer on your home within 24 hours. Whether it's a total fixer-upper or in perfect condition, when you sell to Micah, there are no fees, no commissions, no banks, and no repairs. Just call 713-565-5000 for a free, no-obligation offer 24 hours a day. That's 713-565-5000.
Well, that's nearly a wrap on today's show. Before we go, we want to thank some of our guests that will be on the show today and also some guests that are going to be appearing tomorrow. Be sure to follow them on Instagram. All right, we want to talk about this. Let's check out this day in history. 5 years ago, you all, I can't even believe this, the World Health Organization declared the COVID-19 outbreak to be a pandemic, leading to stay-at-home orders and shutdowns across the U.S. and the world. 5 years ago, producer Bree, when I just went back in time. Like, do you remember where you were when the world shut down?
Sorry, I was too busy getting ready. What did you ask?
Oh, sorry. Your enthusiasm is just infectious. I was asking you, do you remember where you were when the world shut down?
I was in college.
Whoa, so what was that like?
It was, why am I saying like I don't know? So it was my senior year in college, and I was doing like my last little bit of courses and things like that. And then I remember I think it was April 20th, 2020, when we started shutting down and they started closing things down and moving us out and everything.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I remember because it was my husband's birthday. That was our last normal day, was March 10th. And then the 11th, and rodeo. I had to go out to the rodeo, and it was like Ghost City. Nobody knew what to do.
Oh my gosh.
And it shut down, and all the vendors, and it was so creepy. And then I remember covering where people were getting, tested, and they had the hazmat suits on. I still get chills. And having to stay back because I was on the front line, and I didn't know what to do if I was going to be exposed. But I have to say, out of the pandemic, my husband and I, we were dating. We started dating in 2019. But we spent so much time together, that's when our love story really blossomed. And we ended up getting engaged and then married in 2021 and then a baby in 2022. So for me, in a way, the pandemic was
your
the
life
blessing.
Elevated.
It did. Because I needed that, as Liz likes to say, our news director, hard stop on my life to not keep going, and to just focus on the people that mattered the most.
Yeah.
But it was a crazy ride.
It's kind of surreal to think now that it's been 5 years.
5 years. But part of me feels like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Remember when you could get liquor delivered?
I feel like we were shut down for 2 years.
Yeah. And people now still, the masks. I actually just came across one of my special masks that Chloe Dow, a local designer, made for me. And interviewing people, I had a long pole, like a stick, to stay away. And then having to work from home. It was just crazy. It's been a crazy ride. So,
but guys, PSA, keep washing your hands.
Please.
And wearing masks when you're sick, please.
I mean.
And act like social distancing wasn't only just for COVID.
But also, can we work on our social graces? People have lost them. They went out the window and we all had to just be in our little bubbles.
Please, thanks.
On that note. All right, well, we will see you back here tomorrow morning. You never know what we're going to talk about. Same place, same time for more H-Town Live. And again, if you want to catch up on any of today's show or past episodes, just go over to our website, CW39.com, and click on that H-Town Live tab. It's good to be back. I'll see you all back here tomorrow morning.